Hello, folks, and welcome back to the pod that's not really a pod. A podcast that isn't a podcast, it's just a bunch of videos where I talk about things that I like because I have free will and no better place to use it. Today's topic is cartoons. Don't you love them? A lot of us miss the cartoons we used to watch as kids, and another smaller yet cooler group of us is so autistic that we still watch them anyways. I just so happen to fall into both groups. And because this is my channel, it's my channel, and I'm the mayor of this here city, what I say goes. Well, Sir Mayor, what do you say? Now, Daniel, that is an excellent question. Well done. I say I get to talk about whatever the hell I want. So I'm going to talk about some of my favorites today, and you're going to love watching it, or at least listening very sparingly as you tend to your other daily tasks. First, a quick note. There may be spoilers in this episode of the pod that's not really a pod. So if you don't want to be exposed, you may unfortunately have to sit this one out. Also, most of these I see, the person that's making the video tells you about what the cartoon is about first. I won't be doing that. I just want to gush about them real quick. This video would be a million hours long if I did that, so okay. Thanks. Now let's get into it. My siblings are so tired of hearing me talk about this show, but I am not done talking about it. This is my top favorite right now. I first rewatched it, because I used to watch this when I was a kid. I first rewatched it last year, maybe June or July, and then after I started that first rewatch, I immediately started it again. So, I am an agent of chaos, and this is what I do. I'm so mad that Disney canceled the show after 2 seasons because they left on a cliffhanger, and now I'll never know peace again. I am actually so upset with that. They cancel all the good shows all the time. All the good shows get canceled, and I'm tired of it. Okay, come on, man. Anyway, the character designs are amazing. Oh my god, I love drawing all of them. Yonder is the cutest little fuzzy orange little spoon I've ever seen, and Jack McBrayer is his voice actor, and I love Jack McBrayer's voice so much. He has such an incredible voice, and I am honestly jealous. I love the music and the scenery and the animation in general. The show actually made me want to start animating again. This show is what got me to start making my cartoon. It really motivated me, so I appreciate that. And I genuinely mean it. This was a big one in my childhood. I remember some of the episodes so well. The one about Janet, the crazy obsessive planet that loves Wander and hates Sylvia. I remember that one so vividly, and a few of the other ones too, but like the one where they're in the void, I remember that one too. Anyways, okay, I love Commander Peepers, voiced by Tom Kenny. I love Tom Kenny. He's a cutie patootie, and I love how goofy of a villain Lord Hater is, because I know that if he locked in, he could actually cause mass chaos. He's a great villain. He's just too silly to reach his full potential. He does a good job in the second season, though, actually. I love seeing him get there. It was amazing. Lord Dominator is an absolute icon. And she's also kind of goofy, but I don't like her as much because she actually did cause mass chaos. Most cartoons eventually get a slightly more serious villain. It's a canon event, I fear, and it works so well because it makes me sad for the other characters. It makes me feel shit, and I love feeling shit, but it did make me a little heartbroken for all of the little creatures in that show. Anyways, yes, I love this show. All I needed was a silly cartoon like this to get me to be more optimistic, which is crazy that I'm saying that, but yeah, it kind of did help me get to that point, because I've been meaning to get there. But you ever feeling down, just watch Wander Over Yonder, man. I guarantee you'll start feeling better immediately. Thank you, Craig McCracken, creator of the show, for such an incredible one. It genuinely changed my life. End of this section. This show is actually so peak, and nobody was straight. Amen. Thank you. Next up, I bring this show up whenever I get the chance. This is a classic. I love Alex Hirsch and all that he does. What a cool guy. The show is the one I've ended up coming back to the most. I do a rewatch every few months. This is the type of shit that I eat right up. These kinds of adventure shows, especially when they have to do with family. I love shows about family. Mabel and Dipper are adorable, honestly, and it's the most accurate sibling representation I've ever seen. There are 2 kinds that usually appear in shows, and that's the constantly fighting or the way too affectionate, but this show had like the perfect balance, and it was amazing. There are a bunch of jokes in there that I didn't understand as a kid, and I'm just glad I get them now because they're hilarious. Honestly. Oh my god, the writing was so good. I love all the creatures they encounter. I love the art. I love the relationship dynamics. I love Bill Cipher. Such a good antagonist. And now I've realized how most of the cartoons I'm going to talk about have villains that are beefing with a bunch of kids. The twins are only 12 years old. That's how old my youngest sibling is. And they beat a goddamn demon. That's crazy. Granted, they had help, but still. I love the kind of like folklore type thing they went for. I'm a sucker for folklore, and so it was nice to see some of these like folkloric creatures in this show. I loved it. It was so amazing. It was so creative. Anyways, yes, this is an amazing show, and I wish there was more to it, but I understand not wanting to work with Disney again, and I also understand that it ended well anyways. The story wrapped up nicely, and the last episode still makes me cry because I too wanted summer to last forever. I watched the original pilot a while ago, which, by the way, such an amazing art style, and it would have been so cool to see a show like that too, one that's a bit more creepy, because there was an Ouija board shown in that original episode, and it was awesome. The casting was perfect too, and the mini golf episode is what I project in my head before I fall asleep. This world needs more weirdness, and this show makes me honored to contribute to that. Anyways, on to holy representation. This show is so fire. A black main character, all the queer kids, so many queer kids. Oh my god. This show is so good. I mean, Cartoon Network has always been decent with representation, but this show especially made my heart happy. I love all the characters so much. It's so sweet. I haven't watched this one too recently. My last rewatch ended about April of last year, so it's been a minute, but you know, I'll rewatch it soon. The art is so pretty. I know I talk about the art a lot, but as an artist, it's bound to happen, okay? The style is so cute. I don't think there's one character that I hate. All the voice actors are incredibly talented. All the animators did a wonderful job. This show is the show to watch when I'm sad or stressed and in desperate need of comfort. It's a lovely spring rewatch. That's usually when I rewatch it. It's honestly just so wholesome, and I get so nostalgic over it. It came out in 2018, so I was probably 11 or 12, so it was a bit later on, but regardless, the nostalgia is there. It really is just so beautiful. I love it. This one has made an incredible comeback. I hear the new season is pretty good, but I have not watched a lot of it. I watched a few episodes, but I didn't finish it, I don't think. But the series is so awesome. I started a new rewatch of the original one recently. I've been working on it for about a week at this point. Oh my god. This show is so weird, and I love it. And you know what? I know that seems so random, but as you get to the later seasons, the lore gets crazy in depth. Like, the Amazing World of Gumball lore is actually wild. I could watch a show forever and never get bored. I love how all the characters are different, like, species, different little creatures. I thought that was so cool. And, like, the experimentation of the art styles, like the clay and the realistic, like, background sometimes. Like, I think it's so cool. The experimentation with the art. Oh, holy shit. Dude, it's amazing. And some of the humor is so meta and so funny, and I laugh at every joke. I don't even care that I'm an adult now. It's funny, okay? I love the Waterton family dynamics. I love how there's not always a lesson to be learned. I love the chaos. I love the social commentary. I love all of it. I love every single thing about it. It's so good. It's so amazing. I'm gonna like fucking implode because of how... Yeah, it's cool, I guess. This is a relatively newer cartoon. I only found out about it because it was recommended to me, and for good reason. I am so glad that person recommended it to me because it is so adorable. Oh my god. I love this show. The whole world is so fun, and the voice actors are so lovely. I love Kif's voice, okay? And her and Barry's friendship is so precious. I don't want to be too preachy, but it's nice to have a show that has a normal platonic friendship between a guy and a girl. Like, why does there always have to be romance involved? I don't understand. It's nice to see that type of friendship represented because it's very rare that it is. I don't know, maybe that's stupid to bring that up, but it means a lot to me. And I love Principal Secretary. He's dumb and silly and amazing, and I love his voice too. The voice acting is definitely one of the strongest points of this show for me. I don't know why it's for this one specifically, but the voices just stick out to me more, I guess. I think the style is cute, and all the adventures are so fun, and I love curling up with a blanket and a cup of hot cocoa or tea to watch it. It's really cozy and cute, and if you're a cartoon lover and haven't seen it yet, I definitely think you should. I think the writing is great, and overall, it's just a very enjoyable experience, so go check it out. Okay, I have to admit something. I have not finished this show yet. I haven't even gotten that far into it. I'm so sorry. I'm a poser. I'm a poser, man. But I have started it. And I'm talking about it here because I just want to adore the art style really quick. This is another show by Craig McCracken, the guy who made Wander Over Yonder. Remember? We were like just talking about him like 5 minutes ago. Get it together, Finding Dory. But yeah, it's by the same guy. I really just love the art style. I love the storyline too, and all the characters are so special to me. Their relationships make me so happy, and it's kind of just an honorable mention. Really though, God, the art. I'm a big art guy. I'm a guy of art. Art man. Yes, I'm bunching them together, okay? They're the same universe, and yet completely different, but just for convenience, you know? I love Moomin 90s. I've been hyperfixated on Moomins for at least 3 years at this point, which is crazy to say. That is wild. Holy shit. I didn't realize. Toby Yonder, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm so sorry. I'm working on my Finnish pronunciation, okay? Come on. I'm trying. Correct me if I'm wrong. She just made such lovable characters and such an incredible world. Of course, the cartoons would be good too. Moomin 90s has a beautiful art style, and it always makes me feel better when I'm sad. It's cozy, it's sweet, it's gorgeous. What more could you want? I really, oh God, the art again. I'm sorry. I keep talking about it, but it's so good. It's lovely. The strongest point, in my opinion, is definitely the art and writing, and John Chancer. Since it wasn't originally made in English, some of the voice acting is a little weird to me, but I love it regardless, and John Chancer. John Chancer. Moomin Valley, on the other hand, well, okay, that sounded negative. I didn't mean it to be negative, but I liked the show. I liked it. It was good. The last season pissed me off a little, but oh well, whatever. It's fine. It's not like a cure or anything. But it was good. Still cozy, still sweet. I think the writing was okay, but certainly not as good as it was in the 90s. I did not fuck with the art style. I'm sorry. I did not like the art style. I'm not a big fan of 3D animation. I'm a big 2D guy. Big 2D sucker. Don't take that out of context, please. The only characters that I liked in this art style were Snufkin and Toffle, because they looked like little dolls, and I thought that was really cute. It's pretty blatantly romantic with Snufkin and Moomin Troll, and I know that some people will not be happy with me saying that. I'm sorry, okay? But it was. Season 3, episode 8. Go watch it, and you'll see. Oh boy, you'll see. I know that's why a lot of the fans were mad at the last season too, is because we got a lot of, kind of queer baiting. We kind of got queer baited, low-key. And it was a little upsetting. I thought the characters were really fleshed out until that season. Gross expression. Why do we use that expression? Fleshed out? Whatever. The characters were put together nicely in Moomin Valley, and we love the non-binary and social anxiety representation. Snufkin is literally me, and I say that a lot, but he is me, okay? Tubbs is clawing something. That's why my camera is shaking. I'm so sorry about that, but Snufkin is literally me. I guess this kind of turned into more of a rant than just me gushing about the show. Maybe I'll make a whole video about Moomin Valley. Like this video if you want a video on Moomin Valley. I will gladly talk about it, because I've been hyperfixated on Moomins for 3 years, apparently. Good lord. These shows are really great for the fall and winter, and they started my special interest in Finland, a fucking country. So, you know, pretty great. I was initially planning for this to be longer, but past me got tired of writing this script. So, folks, that will conclude our pod that's not really a pod episode. Pod. It doesn't even sound like a word anymore. If you have any suggestions on cartoons I should watch, please tell me in the comments. I need more. I haven't seen nearly enough. I've watched most of the bigger ones, so give me really weird or niche ones too, because I would love to see them. Subscribe down below to become a citizen of Scarecrow City. I make videos like this sometimes, but I also do music stuff, so if you're interested in any of that, then we'd love to have you. And 1 like equals 1 Moomin 90s episode that I'll rewatch for the 1000th time. But before we go, I would like to give a word of thanks to our sponsor of today's episode. Roll the clip. Does this ever happen to you? One-on-one combat with your sibling. Well, look no further than tape. Just wrap it around them, like so, and they'll be leaving you alone in no time. Thank you, Tape, for sponsoring this pod video pod, not pod. If you use my code Scarecrow City at checkout of any general store, you will get your first roll of tape completely free. General laws apply. Please do not eat tape. If tape is consumed, please call your local poison control, as it can cause serious cases of spontaneous human combustion, as well as make every food you eat taste like tape. Tape can also stick to your stomach for up to 10 years, even longer than chewing gum, so please do not eat the tape. Put down the tape. I said put down. Why did I do this?